Hey everybody, welcome back to another unboxing. We have Battlbox. What is this? Mission 68, I believe is what it is. Now, I've never had a Battlbox. I have seen some unboxing videos of Battlbox in the past. And I will say it's definitely always been one that, a lot of people have gotten into. But I feel like that prestige has started to wane a little bit. And whatever. it's pandemic and I'm bored, so I figured we would check out Battlbox, see what it's all about, and just kind of open it. So let's go ahead and get in here and just see what we got for this month. A little tapey there. It's a big old box. Normally I do this on my kitchen table, but it's a little big. It's a little big for that view. Will you just cut? There we go. Box has been a little beat up, but yeah, whatever. All right. So we have our mission brief here. 68. This will, let's see. This will kind of give us like a pictured view of what's in the box. Has some values which are going to be MSRP. And we'll kind of take a look at that throughout our review. So Battlbox has a basic box, an advanced box, a pro box, and a pro plus box. And it keeps building off of itself. So you get the basic box, obviously you get everything in the basic. You get the advanced box, you get everything in the basic and the advanced, and so on and so forth. I did go with the Pro Plus box, which includes the Knife of the Month, which I guess it used to be Knife of the Month, but now it's not Knife of the Month anymore. It's literally just, the Pro Plus. So it could be a knife, it could be something else. So anyway, let's go ahead and get going. One quick thing. There were apparently a couple of people who got some extra stuff in their boxes at the Pro Plus level, and I believe at maybe some of the other levels too, some money and some extra gear. Doesn't look like we were one of the lucky winners, but it is what it is. So, okay, so our basic box, I don't know what is really the best way to do this. I guess we'll just kind of, it's fine. We'll look through. So basic box, first thing here, we have the Blaze Defense Fire Aid MK5. We have an MSRP of $21.99 on this, and this is a aerosol for tactical fire suppression. Interesting. I don't know exactly what makes fire suppression tactical. So here is our Blaze Defense. So fire suppression device, suppress flames, cool surfaces, non-toxic, environmentally safe, easy to use, easy cleanup. Do not use on electrical fires. Is this just like compressed air? No, foam wetting agent mixture. Suffocants and proprietary blend of ingredients, as it sort of says up there. A lot of reflections on this can. Okay, so yeah, for $21.99. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could get just your regular red fire extinguisher. I feel for that price, or very close to it, for a bigger bottle. I mean, this is fine. I mean, fire suppression is good. I think this is usable. I mean, not on electrical fires, but I'm gonna say it's fine. That's a fine item. I'm not gonna complain about that. It could be very useful. $21.99. Okay. I'm not gonna complain about it. Let's see here. Where is the next one? Blah, blah, blah. Well, our next item, we should have the BattleTech Molly gear pouch for $9.95. So this is a branded item from Battlebox. BattleTech is their company. So here we have the pouch. And this is, just a Molly pouch. $9.95 for a single pouch? Yeah, I guess. Okay. Come on, buddy. Let loose. I don't have any fingernails, man. There it goes. Okay. Sure, I guess. Mag pouch. Grommet at the bottom, in case there's water. Big loop. Get off of there. Okay. The other button. There we go. Dang. Well, at least it's secure, so big old loops. I guess to put on you could put it anywhere really. And then those buttons are a little This one just is kind of gonna, there we go. Jeez. Yeah, this is okay. I guess it's usable. It seems like it's pretty decent quality. And I guess for $9.95 that's okay. That'll be an okay item, I suppose. Not gonna blow anyone away, but hey, you could put your tactical fire suppressant in it. There we go. That's good. All right, next up, Southern Survival Screw Gate Climbing Carabiners for $21.95, which is, so there's two locking carabiners. Aluminum alloy, it says there. $7.75. Okay. So up to 5,500 pounds. I don't really know much about climbing. I obviously know what a D-ring does, but okay. And then we screw to lock. That does screw pretty tightly, so it seems of pretty decent construction. And it's not super duper heavy, but it seems like it would be you see me attempt, oh yeah, I'm Superman strong today. And it seems fine. I do seem to remember hearing or seeing something somewhere where, probably with a similar product, but not necessarily liking this screw, but I will say it does screw pretty darn tight. I have zero grip strength. I'm kind of working at an odd angle here. There we go. So it seems to screw pretty safely. But if you're not necessarily like climbing, I guess this would be maybe not necessarily like a item for me. But again, Southern Survival. So this is another Battlebox brand. I guess they have a TV show. I've never seen it. So it's kind of a way to get your brand out there a little bit more. This is kind of like, it's okay. I'm sure it's usable, but like for me, I probably don't have much use for it. So that's, I mean, it's kind of a whatever item, I guess. It's cool, I guess. I'm sure it has some use. Not super impressed, I guess. It's a carabiner. It's D-shaped carabiner. Cool, I guess I have them. Next up, we have Hot Snot Fire Starter for $12.95. I've used stuff like this before. I don't know about this brand, but I have seen fire starting material like this. I was actually just looking at what is it, the VSSL, and they had a tin of this. So this is actually pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. And it does work. It does work. So this is pretty sweet, actually. And I think you can kind of use this for like wetter wood too. Hot snot though, that's hilarious. But yeah, it'll start up, or it's supposed to start up even damp wood. And this is like a big tube of this too. From my understanding, it actually takes very little of this to kind of get going. So I like that. I like that quite a bit. And I also just did a quick check. So Hot Snot is available on Amazon. And it does have a $12.95 price tag, but it also has $9.99 shipping. So it's funny because it says it ships. It's actually sold by Battlbox. So I'm wondering if this is another Battlbox brand that they're doing. But $12.95, I wouldn't have any. I do not have any issue with that price. I actually think that's perfectly fine. So that I do like it. All right, next up, they say is a free item. Kit Fox Design Group Southern Survival 6x6 patch. Free, but a value of $12.99. So when you stick in stuff like this, I automatically put it towards the value of the box because you added it. You added it in. It's a vinyl patch. It's very nicely detailed, like a, you know, I don't know. Is this something from the show? I've never watched the show. It's you know, I don't really care for patches, but God, look at the detail on the tires. I don't know if it, look at that. That is actually, it's a very nicely done patch. So that's cool. It does nothing for me. I would never put it on, you know, a patch carrier or whatever, but it's very nicely done. But that's just kind of a whatever item, I guess. It doesn't really do anything for me. All right, so that was the, dang, I keep hitting this camera. Bet you like that. Basic box. So again, Blaze Defense, Fire Aid, the Molly Gear Pouch, Southern Survival, Sawgate, Screwgate, Climbing Carabiners, the patch, and the Hot Snot. So that's what we get there. Now the basic box costs $29.99 a month. Now you do have to factor in shipping and handling, so that could probably put it up in the mid-30s. And we have an MSRP, or you know, stated price value of $47.88. Yeah, that's a little bit of a, I don't know. It's not crazy value. Let's move on to the Advance box. We have the Southern Survival 5-liter mil-spec jerry can with a spout. Value of $69.99. The biggest item in the box. Here's our spout. It's just big old O-ring there. Okay. Gas can. It's gas can. Yeah, all Southern survivaled out. Warnings, a lot of stickers. All this is stickers. Pull pin. You know, I've never really messed with jerry can before. Funny enough. My grandfather, in his retirement age, did a lot with lawnmowers. He fixed them. That was his retirement sort of play cash. And, you know, he had the round metal gas cans, and they always rusted. There's a reason why we don't use metal gas cans anymore, and I'll tell you what. Let's see if I can get this in here. So it might be a little hard to see, and I apologize, but right here, the finish, your paint, is already wearing away. So what does that mean? Well, metal gas cans rust. They dent, they rust. If the finish is taken off, they rust. The military, I don't believe, I was never in the military, just to be forthright, I've said it before, but the military, I don't believe, uses metal gas cans anymore. They use 5-gallon, like polymer or plastic ones, if memory serves me correct. And there's a reason for that. Usually metal gas cans are heavier, and they rust, and they dent. And plastic ones obviously have their flaws too. Don't get me wrong. But there's a reason why we don't really use metal gas cans anymore. And like, this is kind of like, I feel like it's more of like a bling factor. Like, oh look, a big metal jerry can. And I mean, that's fine. But on a new product that was just shipped out, when I'm already seeing potential fail points in the finish, that does scream issue. And you can also see, if it focuses here, we have bubbling in the finish around the spout, which is unfortunately, right there too, which is unfortunately where gas can potentially escape. Drip lines, or drip markings from excess paint. So this might sound a little bit dumb, but like, I do think that finishing an item is a good thing. Very weird welds. There are some weld marks that don't seem super duper great, but a lot there is some bubbling in this paint, which unfortunately, just like with a car, you will see, if you do have bubbles, eventually that will, crack and turn to rust. So, and this is 5 liter, which is, I think they even, 1.3 gallons. So, I mean, they say mil spec. And again, I'm not the military expert, but mil spec would be 5 gallon. So I'm not really sure what they mean by mil spec. I mean, this handle's only held on by, looks like a quick tack weld. Just like one quick tack. So yeah, I'm not like super excited about, I mean, it's usable. It's usable, but it's a metal gas can. I don't know what else to say. It's just a metal gas can. So I'm gonna put this in the whatever pile. Like I don't really care. It's usable. It is a usable item. Like you can carry gas in it. But it sort of seems more like bling than actual usefulness. So just doing a quick price check. Obviously I can't price check this can, but if we just roll to Amazon, you can get a couple of these for cheaper, and they're 5 gallon. So there's two by Midwest. There's a 5 gallon for $52.74, and again from Midwest, 5 gallon, $45.81. So I don't know if it would be fair to say that they're the same. They may or may not be, but there it is. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess it's useful, but is it useful? There's some other options on here for like round cans that are definitely made better. There's actually one on here just right. It's a 5 gallon round can that looks very sturdy. Over 18,000 reviews, and they're basically at 4.5 stars for $78.95, and that actually looks like something that I would use. So I don't know, for $70 for the Southern Survival can, I'm kind of probably not there with you at all. I don't know. So that brings our total value up to $117.87. Again, this is according to the pamphlet. And for the advanced box, you would pay $59.99 per month, obviously with shipping and handling, some mid-60s there. So it does feel like you're getting a value as stated MSRP, but to be honest, I actually think it's a little bit less. Let us move on to the Pro Box. So we have Raptor Razor Mano Knife. That looks interesting. $99.99, really? That's the MSRP on this bad boy, huh? Got a little sheet. Field dressing made easy. Raptor Razor. Save 35%. Oh, that's cool. On the big game Skinner. Nice. Well, you can get the, this is the Skinner. You can save 35% on that. That's cool. We'll look up a price eventually. So here is that. Looks like we also have some replacement blades. We've got a saw blade. That seems relatively tough. Okay, yeah, cool. Get a saw. That's actually pretty sweet. Ooh, and there it goes. There goes the saw. And blade. Just normal cutting blade. Looks like a single blade. 5-inch. And here we have the Raptor Razor. This little nylon pouch. Here's our handle. Here is our razor. And looks like it was hydro dipped. It actually has kind of an interesting feel to it. And I'm sure that if I read the instructions I could put all this together, but essentially you're just putting that on there. Oh, look at that. It also has a little screwdriver. That's cool. So a little multi-tool. Does this, looks like it should go off. I don't know. So okay, little guard thingy here for our thingy. Okay, that's interesting. What else do we have in this little package? What's back here? Ah, nice. Okay. Ah, sweet. Okay, so we have a 5-inch and then we have some smaller, 3 smaller knife blades in this interesting packaging. Let's see here. Instruction books. Do not eat that. Congratulations! 100% machined aluminum, lightweight, okay. Stickers. Yeah, there's No, it does come off. Oh, it has a compass. Oh, and more bits? Look at that. Okay. Well, come on, sissy hands. Let me get this off camera so I'm not fighting with the camera. There we go. You know, you don't see it, but basically I'm just bear hugging this camera. That's why I keep whacking it so much. Okay, so that's empty. No compass. Extra screws. Maybe compass and extra bits are sold separately? Unless I'm missing them. Did I miss them? Nope. So I guess accessories separate. All right, that's fine. But I mean, no, this is actually kind of cool. You could stick. I mean, it's not a very deep well, but you could stick stuff in there along with a little tiny compass. And okay, that's actually kind of cool, I guess. Let me just real quick. I'm not gonna fool with the blades, but I will attach this at least. I mean, I'm guessing this is kind of how it goes. You know, instructions. So, okay. Do you have to make raptor noises when you use it? I don't know. I mean, that seems pretty sturdy. So, you know, you just look, blade simulation. Look at that. I'm simulating. Cut, cut, cut. Yeah, I could see that being pretty valuable, I guess. I don't do a ton of skinning. This actually seems like a pretty easy thing, so you just undo the screws and stick the blade in there. So that'd be pretty cool. I guess you could also use it defensively, you know, a little pokey poke, stabby stab, if you really wanted to. You know, the handle's comfy. It seems to be pretty secure. So, I mean, I could see this being like an interesting item. There are a lot of skinning knives, though, that are much cheaper than this. Let me actually go grab one. All right, so again, I'm not a skinner, but I've done a fair amount of butchering in the past. You know, skinning fish, chicken, I guess, too, but mainly butchering. I know a lot of people that do, you know, skinning, deer hunting, and all that good stuff. This would work, but like something like this style of blade would work as well, pretty well. And this is just a Kershaw. I think I got this for less than maybe like $30, $35. You have a good purchase on your blade, so it's very comfortable in the hand. So you could do some skinning just with with this knife shape, and it would be very good. Now, upon some research, it looks like this particular set is not necessarily available. It does say on their site that this set is $99.99. But with that being said, like a quick check around, and a lot of these prices from the site are the same as Amazon, so I'm just going to look at Amazon. But you can get the Raptor Razor set, and again, this is Hydro Dip, so not this pattern. So if you specifically want this like rubbery tree pattern, then okay, you got to pay up. But if you just want like, you know, very standard stuff, and it looks like some of this might be some injection mold. They might have some injection molded like plastic stuff, but you could get a very basic injection molded kit with the what is it? Whatever this thing, the big game Skinner. You could get that in a set with this, and it looks like a blade for $57.95. Again, it looks like that's injection molded though, and not the aluminum that this claims to be, I guess. Unless I'm just completely getting all of this wrong, it's fine. And then we also have one for $139.99, which is the Big Game Skinner and the Mano hunting knife combo, which is hydro dipped, and you get a lot more accessories. You get several different types of blades, one that actually looks like a raptor's claw, as well as the screwdriver stuff, little compass and everything for, again, $139.99. So I'll link to all this stuff down below if you're interested in seeing it. It actually looks like the blades are not super cheap either. A pack of 5 of the regular skinning knife blades is like $24.99. But yeah, again, you can get the cheaper injection molded, or you can get the full aluminum. The aluminum obviously is going to be more. But this specific set that Battlebox is letting us see or giving us here is not really anywhere but on Raptor Razor's website, and it does say $99.99. I actually think that this is pretty cool. Would I use it? No, probably not. You know, I've been around skinning knives and everything that are just fine. This is cool though. I'm gonna say I like this because it is an interesting. It's an interesting thing, but I am a little disappointed that we don't get some of the little extras. Like, give us the darn 99-cent compass and the like equally 99-cent bits for our handle. I feel like there could have been a better value here. I don't feel ripped off, but I do feel like there could have been better value. So, you know, whatever. Again, $99.99. Let's see, let me go back here. The advanced box, or excuse me, the Pro blocks, the Pro box will run you $109.99, obviously plus your shipping and handling. And if we take everything at face value, that brings us to a total value, again, by the book, of $217.86. So there you go. There we go. Well, only one item left here in the Pro Plus box. $119.99. We have the Revolt. Let's see if I can hold this correctly. Revolt Remove Knife. And it looks like we have some sort of detachable gut hook spine there. And where is it? I don't know. Oh, here it is. I think in the prior mission box, they had the, what is it called? The Sulu from Revolt. Does it slide out? What are we doing? Can we, oh, okay, herp. I'm totally doing this in the wrong way. There we go. And the Sulu, it was kind of a weird knife. Okay. Let's see. What does this pamphlet say? Oh, removable gut hook for skinnering, field dressing, camping, okay, defending, okay. Knife, fixed blade knife with the built-in removable gut hook. When used normally, the hook stores in the handle. Simply pull back on the groove jimping with your thumb until the hook releases from the D-jump. Okay, and there we go. Cool. Okay, here are specs, which is nice. So we do have G10 scales, bright green liner, blade steel, 7CR17. Interesting, with flat grind. Okay, so 7CR is, and again, I'm not a knife expert either, but it's not a particularly good steel from my understanding. I think it's one of those that holds like sharpens really nicely, but doesn't really hold an edge very well. We'll probably do a pause for the cause so that I can just look that up real quick, but let's actually take a look. So you do have like a kind of a Kydex sheath with, I mean, you have these grommets here which you could attach to something, but it doesn't actually have like an attachable clip or anything. You could probably manufacture one. Ooh, it's tight in there. Okay. This is interesting. How do you get the damn thing out? Okay, that's something. Kind of have to push down on that to get it out. Okay. Scaling's nice. That looks good. Seems to be fit pretty well. Finished okay. There's a knife blade. Is that really all that sharp? It's not very sharp up here. Okay. Feels really good in the hand. It's actually a very nice feeling knife. Let's see if I can get this gut hook out. How do we say? We're just pushing. Oh, there we go. Actually, that's pretty easy. Okay. So then we have a gut hook and a bottle opener, I guess. Okay. So that's interesting. There's the inside of that, little greeny boys. Put that back in. Okay, that comes in and out pretty well. Let's actually get some material to cut with. Let's see if it holds up to its, you know, I don't know, if it holds up. All right, so we'll just kind of start here with a little bit of a paper test, and let me bear hug my camera again so I can. Okay. Well. Yeah, I mean you know, once you kind of get it in there, once you kind of get it in there, it does cut, but it's kind of like one of those issues where, you know, get it started. So once it kind of gets started, it'll do its, you know, oh God, squeaky paper noise. It'll do its thing. I have knives that cut better than that. Once it kind of gets going, it's fine, but just doesn't like to get started. So, okay, it cuts. Let's do some paracord here. I'm just going to attempt to try and pull it through first, and then, you know, we'll see if it actually cuts, but okay, so it doesn't pull through. Oh, that came at you fast. So I guess it wants to pull through a little bit up towards the tip. Down here, not so much. Let me just. So it slices through pretty okay. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so we better try the gut hook. The gut hook as well. Of course we shall. Shall it gut or shall it not? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Maybe not. Yeah, okay, it will. Cuts a little bit better than the knife. Okay, sweet. And again, with the cord, yeah, it'll go through it. So, yeah, I mean, I can see the usefulness of this knife. You know, it's okay. It's very comfortable. It's very comfortable in the hand. It looks pretty good. Steel-wise, I wouldn't really care too much about the steel. It's not the highest grade of steel. Another thing here, so we have on this card $119.99, and it looks like the only place you can find Revolt knives is on their website, and it does list it for $119.99, and it's sold out. So nothing to compare it to. You know, no comparative other websites that might sell it right now. So we kind of have to go based on face value. So it is what it is. That brings our total box value up to $337.85 again by the card, and you pay $159.99 plus shipping and handling for the Pro Plus box. So that does sound, it does sound okay. And the knife, I mean, I kind of like the knife. I don't think that it is, I don't think that it's necessarily like a premium knife, but I like the feel of it. It needs a little honing maybe. And I could see this being an okay knife, but it doesn't have the best of steel. It is... I can find knives like this with better steel for less. Let me just put it down to that way. I could find knives with better steel for less money that would work as well. The thing it has is the gimmick of the gut hook. But there are knives, nice knives with better steel that have a gut hook built in to the knife. So if it's just me, I'd probably say I don't think it's worth $120. I'm just going to say that. But I like it, but I just don't think it's as good as what it's advertised as. So, just kind of looking through the box here, we have some okay items, the pouch and the fire suppressant, those are fine. The Raptor Razor is probably the nicest item. The Hot Snot's good. The Jerry Can I don't think so. The Carabiners are okay. And then your free vinyl patch. So I would have to say I'm not crazy impressed by this box for what the price is. It comes out to about $164 with the shipping. Would I buy another Battlbox? No, probably not. And I think the biggest problem I have is so much of this stuff seems to be coming from their own companies or subsidiaries. And that's not a bad thing, but I'm seeing like the gas can, obviously that's not good enough for what it is. The D-rings, the carabiners, those do seem to be pretty okay, and the Hot Snot stuff, that fire starter stuff, that is good. But yeah, I'm just not, gosh, I know that I've seen boxes in the past that really had a lot more value in them than this. So for me, I don't think I would do another battle box. I just think that they're a little bit more into their brand than giving stuff. And like, I know that there's no theme. There used to be themes to these. It's kind of a bit of a jumble. Start a fire. I don't know. Get there. Put it out. Hunt and skin some stuff. And then climb down a mountain with your, I don't know, mag pouch. It's okay. It's an okay box. I think value-wise, it probably doesn't quite hold up to the. I don't know. I don't want to go that far. You probably are getting more than $164 in overall value, but not the whatever. What did I quote? Like $331. If I bring back up my calculator, 137.85. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's quite there. So anyway, there is some cool stuff. There's some ass stuff, but yeah, probably not again. I don't know. If you guys really, really think that this is worth doing another one, I might consider it, but if not, I probably won't. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. Make sure you hit like and comment and subscribe and all that good stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.